Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your February 2023 reading. Thanks for stopping by today and checking out my video. Before you go, be sure to check on that or click on that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Okay, Virgo. What's going to happen in February 2023, Spirit, for Virgo? Let go of the old. All right, Virgo. I feel like this is house cleaning for the soul. There's some old patterns, habits, even obsessions, something you've relied on and it has made you successful for a while, or it has made you feel like you're doing good, or you're creating a reality that's good and positive. And not that you're not, but there's some old habits and patterns now that can no longer sustain your needs. There's something coming that requires you to change how you create your reality. There's something holding you back from, you've gotten to a certain level of success, I would say, but there's more and you want more. And I don't know how much you're denying yourself that, but there is more out there, and Spirit is saying it's now time. It's time to let go of the old ways of thinking, of acting, of behaving, of even pursuing or doing things to better yourself and your life. Okay, let's find out more. See the signs. This is Spirit telling you that the signs, they are going to be coming more frequently, letting you know it's time to let go. But I want to say they've been showing up for you. And as time goes on, I think they're more frequently showing up. They are in different ways, in multitudes of ways, and you may or may not be paying attention. You may or may not be ignoring some of them, all of them, seeing some of them, some, not some, but Spirit has been, and it will continue to give you these signs to show you this way isn't going to work anymore, or behaving this way isn't going to get what you want out of this relationship, or acting this way isn't going to make you a better employee of the month at your job. Or not that you want to be employee of the month, but there could be things that you've done for a long time and it was acceptable, but now something different is needed, or something more is needed, or a different approach, or a different perspective that needs to come through to progress to the next level. But let's find out some more. Snake, shed old skin. Okay. This is a major, major theme for you this month. You are being required to let go. And however scary that may seem, I don't think you can escape it. You can run from it. You can deny it. You can hide, but eventually it will catch up to you. And I want to say, and it feels like Spirit is saying, if you can start making changes now, it'll be easier, run smoother, flow better, because you can do a little bit at a time. But if you keep pushing it away, I feel like everything can kind of just hit you at once. And that is just excruciating sometimes, to try to handle change that happens on multiple fronts for multiple reasons. So I think the signs are also about keeping you, don't wait, don't deny. Start making some changes. If you notice something, even if it's small, and even if it's annoying and you don't really want to make a change, do it anyway, or at least start thinking about it. Do something so that things don't just keep piling up and then hit you all at once, okay? Next we have summer. Bask in joy and light. This is the goal, and it looks like, I would say by summer, you could be a lot more joyful and light, bask in light. I feel like you're going to feel lighter. There's, some of this old behavior, or old techniques, or old patterns are weighing you down. They're burdensome. Whether you want to acknowledge that or not, it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier load. And like I said, if you don't start shedding some of the stuff that you don't need anymore, pretty soon that load's going to be so heavy that you're going to drop to the ground and be wondering why, and maybe not necessarily be able to pick yourself back up like you normally would when you get knocked down. Okay. Let's get some more information. But I want to say, by summertime, either you're going to have started unloading things and you're going to feel lighter and better and more joyous. Or by summer, if you're not paying attention and everything hits you at once, at least you'll know by summer it might be a big ordeal, like everything comes down on you. At least when summer comes around, you'll at least be able to process some of that and it won't feel so bad. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's just, how do you want to face the change? How do you want to face progressing and going to the next level and being a better person for yourself and those you love? Quickly and abruptly, or bit by bit. Okay, that's what you got to keep in mind. Well, one card flipped over, so we'll start with that one, and it is the Three of Cups. See, celebration, joy, your closest friends, maybe family. Go out and party and appreciate how far you've come. Appreciate that the things that you had to do to get to this point worked. Appreciate that about yourself. Appreciate those instances or those skills or abilities that you developed. Appreciate them. Let them know, have gratitude for them, celebrate, and let them go. Let them be on their way so that you make room for the new ways of being, of feeling, of seeing, of perceiving, of acting. Give yourself space. Release some of that burden so that you can take on something new and feel better and flow better and be more efficient in how things get done. Next, we have Nine of Wands. So I can see here during February, you'll have up points where you're celebrating and with friends, and you'll have points where it feels like it's defeating, or it's hard to make those changes. It's hard to stay on track. Sometimes it's even hard. It feels like you got to take time out to take care of a wound or some kind of hurt that's involved with it. And that's very real, and that can happen because many times these old patterns we identify with. And so it's not easy letting go of a piece of your identity, right? Because then, well, what now? What? You have this blank space. Sometimes you make bad choices, or sometimes there are lessons that are harder than others and they hurt. So be sure to take care of yourself and take time out after conflict, or after, accomplishing something that was difficult, or facing a fear, or facing the emptiness that is left behind when you let go of things. Make sure to take care of yourself. This person has got a wound on their head, and they're taking time out. They're not fighting. They're just standing and perceiving and looking around and taking that time out to just let their wounds heal. Under Snake, we have the Chariot. So under Shed Old Skin, I see this as when you start shedding the skin and this new, beautiful, glorious you that has an easier way of dealing with life or with yourself, your emotions, your situation, your relationships, you're going to want to, I feel like this person is singing. They're expressing, look at what I've done. Look where I've come from. Look at what I've done. And you're kind of parading in front of, well, there's not people on this card, but you're on a chariot and you're being pulled by horses and you're on a pedestal, right? You're above. And I can see this as you're expressing and you're telling everybody this and that. And you can do this and look at this. It's like you're trying to share your knowledge and what you've learned through this process of shedding. And now you're seeing other people stuck in their old ways, or they're stuck in their old habits and patterns that they can't even see. And now that you've gone through some of this transformation, you're like, you want to share it with everybody. That's how I see this card. And you have a nice balance, the black and white, right? The masculine and feminine. And like I said, this person has a harp and their mouth is open, and it's almost like you're just out to the world. You have so much to give now. You've shed your skin. You don't have that burden. You feel lighter, and you're able to just express, and you're able to let go, and you're able to go with the flow, and you want to share that with everybody. You want everybody else to see and feel the way you do. And the next, under summer, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a skill that you are developing. It's an ability, and I want to say it's going to transfer into the physical world. I'm going to say there's some kind of creative output or outlook. There's something that you can create in the physical realm to represent your transformation or represent this process. And you can share it with the world and share it with those close to you. And it's quite the skill. And yes, it takes time, and it takes art or craftsmanship that is very fine and detailed. And maybe this is a way of, you're going to put together your experience and put like a step-by-step program together. Maybe you can life coach, something along those lines. That might be something that appeals to you. And through going through this process and around summertime, you might decide, yeah, I've done enough work now. I've come across this barrier, and I can see and look back and see other people having problems with this, and I want to help them too. That could very well be what this is about. Or it could just be you're really fine tuning the process, and you're getting even better and better and better. Okay. One last piece of it. Well, okay. Actually, a couple flipped over. So that's what we'll go with. First one. The Mandragora Mother. Find the secrets hidden in the brambles. Okay. Yes, so as you release, as you let go, as you drop the burdens, as you go through this change and change your habits and cycles and patterns, you discover the secrets within, right? And the brambles. That's what the brambles are. You're able to actually find your way through the brambles, and you're not going to get poked and sticked with all the stickers, right? You're not just going in circles. You found the secret and you found the way out. And I think that's what this card is representing. Find those secrets. And then we have To the Greenwood. Seek comfort and acceptance. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself through this process. Again, it could be very frustrating, and there's times where you're licking your wounds, really. You're taking care of yourself. You're hurt. Don't bash yourself for making mistakes. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others, even if they're mean to you, because they see you trying to do something and they don't think it's worth your while, or they have an opinion that's not yours, and it can be confusing. But just accept yourself, accept the situation you're in, accept that this is a process. And in the end, especially by summer, you're going to feel so much better, and you are going to want to share this information with those you love, if not even in a bigger sense. Like I said, maybe this could be something where you end up coaching because of all the lessons that you've learned, and you feel very important. It's very important. It needs to be shared. Okay, Virgo, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.